Well, Neil, pre-season progressing again very nicely. How did you see today's game? Another good workout?
Really good workout. I thought first half we played too safe, too slow, like a typical pre-season game at times. But obviously second half I thought we were very, very good. And that's again what I want from the team, to be energetic, to be up on the game, on the front foot, and we made a number of chances. And I thought overall we were very good second half.
And what do you think accounts for that in the first half? You said there were some things that needed correcting there. Is it just perhaps this time of year sometimes players need that little bit of extra kick just to get themselves into stride maybe?
Yeah, well, we're still training hard as well, you know, it is pre-season, I keep reminding the players that, and the day before a game for instance, we're still physically asking a lot of demands of them, which and when we're in season we wouldn't be, you know, we'd be tapering it down obviously going into a match. So we're still working as hard the day before a game, and I think in the first half we were a bit leggy, lethargic, but as I said, we were just too safe and too slow at times, and we totally reversed that in the second half.
Yeah, and Joe Ironside getting himself on the score sheet a couple of times, only one counted, but some really well taken goals.
Yeah, well, the offside goal was fantastic football, lovely one-touch play, a lot of our kids involved in it as well, which was pleasing, and Joe was a real threat all day, with obviously Chambo up top as well, and his work ethic along with Chambo was fantastic up there.
And you're seeing so many different combinations and routines of players playing together at the moment. It's only making your job more difficult ahead of the fourth, I suppose, isn't it? Yeah,
but that's what you want. You know, you want players to be in form going into the Alfreton game, and then it's my responsibility to put a winning team on the park. I said to them in the dressing room, don't get satisfied with losing games, but get satisfied when we give that much to a second half. And if we can eradicate the first half, again, there'll be another step forward.
We've mentioned the young lads before in terms of the part they've played in pre-season, and you touched on it there. It's not just a bit part role, is it, they're playing here? They've made a big contribution.
No, listen, we've got a tight squad. We're going to run with that tight squad, and it's great to see them being a part of it, but as I was always stressed before, they have to be doing well to be a part of it. And I think anybody can see, for instance, Harry Higgins and how he's applied himself in the pre-season games, strategy's been involved. So no, listen, as I said, the young ones are doing well.
Just to work for Kennedy as well, managed to tie him up to a new deal for the coming season. I know he's very close to leaving the club this summer, but the work you've done with him, aren't you pleased to have tied him back down?
Yeah, definitely. I think he'll be an integral part of the squad. Again, that tight squad that I spoke about. I think in pre-season he's been really good. I've seen on the training ground improvements. I think he's getting fitter than he's ever been before as well. And if that can relate to obviously the work we're doing on him tactically, make him a better defender, then it'll be good for him as an individual moving forward, and also the team.
Same again, hopefully Wednesday night in terms of a test?
Yeah, listen, the tests have been great. We're losing by the odd goal, and a couple of them we have to eradicate that. We need to win matches, but the most important thing is winning when it really matters. And at this point it's about ironing out a number of things, which gives me an opportunity to analyse, and we'll do that. We'll move on to West Brom, and then our final test at Solihull, and then hopefully we'll be ready for the start.
And as you say, perhaps nice to get one in the win column before we start, but not the end of the world?
No, not at all, not at all. Even as a player, I've been involved in many pre-seasons where we're testing ourselves, and I think that's the key to understand, is we're testing ourselves against good opposition, and I'm glad we've done that. It's been able to see and feel more from the players, and me to get to know them as I'm just in the job as well. So no, I'm not worried about that. What I'm worried about is that we're looking strong, we're looking fitter, and if we can match all those things come the start, then I think we'll be in a good place.